We almost got hit by somebody from Ontario. That update shot was with Justin, who saw Eliza while she was out having brunch with a friend.
Woo!
Woo!
Hey,
Hi, Justin! It's just so nice when people will say hi.
Yeah, it absolutely is. So you guys, if you see us, like, come say hi.
How was your Christmas?
Mine?
Yes.
Oh, it was really chill. That's how I like my holidays. I like them chill.
Yeah. Sat around. We watched Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation, McQuarrie and Cruz, McHugh and Cruz, I call them.
And the Swedish lady, she was awesome.
Yeah, Swedish lady was awesome. Is she Swedish?
Yeah, something Robinson or... Anyways.
In real life, she's Swedish?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What I think.
And then we played board games. We played board games we haven't played in years.
Clue and
A lot
Life,
of fun. A lot of fun.
They were awesome. They were both awesome. We got Disney versions of them for Christmas.
What did you guys do for your holidays if you celebrate holidays? That was a question for you. I was looking at my wife. But that was a question for you. This week in Pop's news, I finally sent out all of the DVDs, the episode 9 DVDs, you guys, which you donated to over a year ago. And my goal, my ultimate goal, was hopefully to... Eliza is the one who knows the city. Should I be making any moves right now?
Yeah, we should make a left here.
Oh, wow.
See?
I asked just in time.
Clock.
The clock?
That's the clock.
Oh, this is where we're going?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's the Marshall Fields clock.
Oh.
That's how you know
look
that
at the
we're
windows.
turning here.
What's good is if you tell people like, oh, look at this nice thing we're looking at, but you don't show it to them.
Oh, so
wow.
Nice.
Wow, that's the Spielberg. But then he reveals what they're looking at. But like instead we'll just do the reaction and not the reveal. Just look and wonder. And then it's better if the camera is dollying in. Since we can't dolly the camera in, since it's attached to the windshield, we have to dolly ourselves in. Ready? In wonder.
Yeah.
Go. Now the big thing that we're waiting on finishing for the fulfillment, donation fulfillment, is the bound annotated scripts.
Yeah.
Ideally, I wanted to have it done by the 1st of the year.
Yeah.
So that we could start 2016 as all episode 10 business.
Baja.
Have all episode 9 business complete. However, I never voiced that, and now we are in a last minute crunch. But
I don't think it's going to be that much of a crunch.
we're not sacrificing quality on any front, because the last time we did the bound annotated scripts, they were beautiful. Maybe we're going to surpass that beauty this time.
Possibly. Who's to say?
I hope that when people finally look at it, it's a dolly in, tilt up. How do you feel about donation fulfillment, hun?
I like it.
But when I'm all thinking about the episode, you know, I'm like, oh man, we gotta do the donation fulfillment. And then I feel guilty that it's taken us so long to do it. And then in a lot of cases, you have to actually complete the episode to send out the thing that people are pledging for.
It's true, but it's like, there's a lot of things that we do for Pops that are like these grandiose, big things that we're planning and like making happen. But it takes forever,
Please drive inside.
to create a production, to find the place, to film it all, and then to edit it and put together the VFX for it. Like, it's a really lengthy, long-term process. And by the time we actually get around to fulfillment, it feels like we're just like, it's little widgets, it's little boxes we can check off. It's actually like really gratifying.
No, that's true. It does feel like you're actually, it's like you said, you can check it off the list and you feel like you're really accomplishing something.
I like having the ability to have small tasks like that you can just like check off while you're working on especially like larger things that are a lot more amorphous.
Well, and also when you're like you just watch the money fly out postage style, you know?
That's true.
Which is, I feel gratified in that. Like they're finally getting their money's worth, you know? Like they paid for this and it's happening. There goes the money, you know?
Yeah.
And it feels to me like really, like, yeah! We parked.
We parked. There's literally nobody parked over there.
Do you want me to go over there?
No, it's just funny. That could be
This doesn't really happen anymore, and this is how people used to line up for movies. And I've always wanted to do it, but I've never been able to because everything's everywhere. But Tarantino's done so much to make the box office for this, not matter to box office opening weekend. And look at this line. It's still going. It's still going. Oh, there's Eliza.
Hey.
So like I was saying, by releasing this early in 70mm as a roadshow, Tarantino is doing everything he can to make this not matter to the box office opening weekend culture. Do you know what I mean?
I hadn't really thought about it that way. I thought it more about control of his like artistic vision.
Honey, we are participating in a way of cinema culture that is long since gone. I'm not talking about CinemaScope, Ultra CinemaScope. I'm not talking about 70mm. Do you know how rare it is for people to line up down a sidewalk outside a movie theater to see a movie? They did it for The Exorcist. They did it for Star Wars. This is how movies used to be released, and I finally get to do it.
I'm so pleased for you.
It's really dumb that I'm so excited I get to stand out in the rain.
It's not dumb at all. We choose the things we get excited about, and you've chosen yours, and that's great.
Yep. The line continues on. The line starts over there. We're at the Music Box on December 26th. We get a program for attending the Roadshow engagement in an atmosphere of fantastic cinema love going on right now. They put in a 40-foot screen specifically for this engagement.
Yeah.
7.1 surround sound system.
It looks nice.
Yeah, this is happening. I'm so excited. That was awesome.
It was awesome.
Even like I really enjoyed the movie because I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan.
It's true.
Even
Guys,
more than the
true.
movie, I loved the experience of that. That was event cinema. That is the fullest I've ever seen the Music Box Theater. And I go to the Music Box. I'm a Music Box member.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there often.
Mm-hmm.
I go to their midnight screenings.
Yes, you do.
That is the best experience I've ever had at the Music Box.
That's nice.
Yeah, and I got to stand outside in the rain before a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
You had to work for it.
yeah, and we dressed up.
Suffer.
We dressed up to go,
Mm-hmm.
like people used to.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna review Hateful Eight,
No.
not in detail.
No.
But what I will say is that I thoroughly enjoyed it. It is two differently toned movies in one presentation with an intermission in the middle.
Mm-hmm. What would you say? Is it Death Proof 1 and then Death Proof 2, or?
I would say it is, Death
Yeah.
Proof 1 and then Death Proof 2.
Yep, me too.
You do one thing for real, and then you do Quentin Tarantino's version of it. Because the first half of that was a very conversation-based, like, Western.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Western.
Yeah.
And then the second half of
See,
that was...
That answers my question that I posed to you.
What?
It's like, I wonder why he is interested in doing these, like, duologies where they're very, very different. But I think that sums it up perfectly. He is a cinephile, Quentin Tarantino. It cannot be denied that he is a cinephile.
Oh.
So he does the real version of it, and then he does his own take on it.
Yeah, and the second half of that movie explodes. That is amazing. That's, oh my God. Let's go back. Let's watch it again. I just had such a good time. And while we were sitting in the Music Box Lounge after the screening, Patton Oswalt came in and through the front door, and I saw him, and I went over and I said, "Can I just shake your hand?" Because I read his book this year, Silver Screen Fiend.
And you liked it very much.
I really enjoyed it
Yeah.
because I recognize a fellow cinephile, and he's a very good writer, and he's funny. He's a funny dude. So I went over and I shook his hand, and he started explaining what he was doing there because he thought I worked there. Because I'm wearing a vest and a tie. And if anything, this year in a vest and tie has taught me, it's that standing in a place in a vest and tie makes people think that you work there.
I frequently get that when I'm at shops because I put things away where I found them, and then people ask me where stuff is, and I'm like,
Yeah, but you appear to be doing work. All I have to do is stand in a vest and a tie, and people in Walgreens ask me where something is.
Yeah.
And if I know, I'll tell them. What people who see it in DCP after, when it comes out in 2016, that stuff will be cut out of the first half of the movie.
Do you think it'll have the voiceover?
Oh yes, it'll have the voiceover.
Okay.
That's all we'll say about it. Hope you had a good holiday.
Yeah.
Hope you had a good week. Next week will be our year in review,
Yeah.
which we've done for years and years. And we'll see you then. Oh, that's the Pops logo.
There it is.